Otabek, Holmatov. We met with him yesterday. We asked him about this moment being life-changing, getting the big cash in the sport. He immediately said, money is not the thing for me. It's simply being a champion. Well, here's the chance to do it. For the power puncher from Uzbekistan who trains in California. Holmatov and Ford to decide the WBA Featherweight Championship of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside Turning Stone Resort Casino here in beautiful Verona, New York. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum, and brought to you this evening by AutoZone. Get in the zone. This evening we are sanctioned by the Oneida Indian National Athletic Commission, its executive director Daniel Gustafson. This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds for the vacant WBA Featherweight Championship of the world. Our judges at ringside, Don Ackerman, Eric Marlinski, and John McKay. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell is Mr. Charlie Fitch. And now, to everyone here in attendance inside Turning Stone Resort Casino, and to everyone watching on ESPN Plus, this is boxing, this is Top Rank, and oh baby, this is the main event. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, presented in association with Matchroom Boxing, with head trainer Freddie Anthony Rodriguez. He weighed in at 125.9 pounds, wearing black trunks with red and gold trim. His record, 14 wins, no defeats, 1 draw. 7 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He is ranked number 2 by the WBA at 126 pounds. He is making his first world title appearance from Camden, New Jersey, Raymond Savage Ford. Introducing out of the red corner, presented in association with Undisputed Boxing Championship, with head trainer Antonio Diaz. He weighed in at 125.8 pounds, wearing white trunks with red trim. His record, perfect, 12 fights, 12 victories. 11 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He is ranked number 1 by the WBA at 126 pounds. He is also making his first world title appearance from Sidario, Uzbekistan, Otabek, Bruce Lee Holmatov.
Partners in 2 seconds. Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. Raymond, punches from here on down will be ruled low. Otabek, punches from here on down will be ruled low. You both know the rules. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch close now. Come out fighting at the bell.
So Charlie Fitch gets the assignment as the referee for this World Championship fight. Veteran New York referee who has been very solid throughout his career. Holmatov and Ford. Much anticipated championship fight as we are underway between these two southpaws that have distinct styles. It was interesting, Tim, yesterday when we spent time with Ray Ford to ask him to give us a scouting report, his scouting report on Holmatov, who, a lot of people say, hey, a come forward guy. He's got the amateur pedigree, but yet he's a power puncher who likes to be off the front foot. He said, I think he's more of a boxer than what everybody makes him out to be. That was Ford's comment.
He is. I mean, he's just not looking at the power in Holmatov coming forward. He knows that he has some technical prowess to him. With 200 amateur fights, you got to understand that this is a guy that understands how to deal with styles. Right now, it's just a measuring battle right now by both men. No one's landed the punch yet. Trying to gauge distance, trying to get their jab established. And the one thing you do, left hand over the top already. Perfectly timed right there from Holmatov. Good shot. See how well Ford was able to take that test. Shook his head afterwards and said, nah, no effect. I'm here to win. Good jab.
Ford doubling up his jab.
Yes. I think Ford is the more technical fighter of the two. Holmatov is pretty technical. Yes, he is.
Timing that jab pretty well right there.
But defensively, I think Ford is better in that area. And let's keep in mind, Holmatov is a natural right-handed fighter. He switches southpaw, so his right hook is just as deadly as his backhand, if not more deadlier.
He's very active with that southpaw jab. He lands 8 per round. There's a good example of the right hand.
Oh!
And then he comes with the backhand, the power hand, the left hand from Holmatov.
Did you see the legs? Legs stiffened up a bit right there from Ford.
So Ford's been trying to back out of the way of that range of Holmatov, but that time he was unable to. And now he pops that jab. You see the upper head movement, the upper body movement from Holmatov.
Holmatov's defense looks a little bit better tonight. Ford is really trying to get on his jab, establish and try to break the rhythm of Holmatov. Holmatov just came over with left hands over that jab a couple of occasions so far. And Ford has taken that backhand very well thus far. But once your jab gets landing, Tess, then you can start adding your feints, throwing in your feints and setting up your backhand, your power shots.
A little bit of a forearm on the inside with crafty move by Ray Ford as they were awkward with that exchange that tied them up in the kitchen. Let's listen in to Antonio Diaz in the corner of Holmatov.
You're a little too excited. Relax a little more. Relax a little more. Jab the ball, jab the ball. Jab, leva. Jab the more, back a boy. Okay? Nice control, control. Good work, good work. Every time you jab, leva, making contact. A little more leva, follow with back a boy. Okay? Good sober now. Good sober now. Okay? When you hold it, you side like this, don't forget to chin low, here on his chest. Head here, on him, like this. Right now, he's hitting you crazy, okay? Don't let him get crazy, okay?
Saw the replay of that left hand that Holmatov landed in round number 1. That was one of the 5 power punches that he landed. Overall, he was 7 of 32 according to CompuBox. Ford was 5 of 31. Round number 2.
He didn't get full extension on that left hand, Tess.
No,
Plus,
chicken winged a little bit.
Yeah, and plus, that jab was to the chest, which is smart. It's a smart thing to do because you know Ford has really good defense, upper body movement. So shooting that jab to the chest, you know it's going to land.
Ray Ford, a very good friend and sometimes training partner to Shakur Stevenson. Trains both in New Jersey. Then we'll get time down in Houston, Texas. Yeah, and that's Shakur is like a big brother to him.
And Tess, this is exactly what I'm talking about right now. You see Ford eyes wide open. He's ready to strike like a cobra. Any movement that Holmatov is doing, he's looking to come back and counter. He's looking to shut him down, not allowing him to get going. Moving downhill, so to speak.
You get glimpses of that hand speed from Ray Ford.
And right now, Ford looks really comfortable. I told you guys in the beginning, It's all about making your opponent uncomfortable. Ford right now is having his way. Right now, boxing well off his back foot. Allowing Holmatov to come forward. Get overly aggressive. Now here comes the pressure test.
And there is the pressure by Holmatov as he goes with the 4-punch combination. Finished with a left hand to the body. Back out at range by Ray Ford.
Holmatov has more experience as far as from the amateur road test. 200 amateur fights, where you have Ford that has about 50-something amateur fights. He understands when he's falling behind, so he'll step on the gas a little bit more. He'll push the pace. That's what you're seeing right now. He's trying to make an adjustment with pressure. Oh,
there's a left hand that comes over the top from Holmatov.
Ooh.
And a body shot, and Ford tries to respond with the right hand.
Look at Ford. He's okay. He feels comfortable inside the pocket. He doesn't mind standing there. He knows that he's technically better on the inside.
Firing off that jab is Ford.
So he's catching and shooting punches.
Able to make a miss right there. Sent off balance as Holmatov charges in after him.
Clean break, clean break.
That may have been a trip. We'll take a look at the replay and see if Ford's foot was stepped on. There's a sweeping punch from Holmatov.
Again, Ford rolling that a little bit. Holmatov is coming forward. He's putting that pressure. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, but he's missing badly like that, Tess. That takes a lot out of you.
That action we saw moments ago, Tim, I think we saw a trip here. Watch the foot.
Yes. Interesting enough, you know, usually you don't see this with orthodox or southpaw versus southpaw. But yeah, just a little trip up right there with the canvas from Ford.
That left hook behind, okay? And also, be a little bit more relaxed with my upper body movement. All right? You're staying in the center a little too long, all right? So make sure you keep that head off that center when you're standing in front. Don't just stand there and exchange jabs with them every time, all right? Start putting that left hand behind it and that right hook behind it. Okay, you got better combinations than him. You got better speed than him, all right? You look good. You're landing good shots, but let's start putting more together on his ass. Yeah, exactly.
So Anthony Rodriguez in the corner of Camden, New Jersey's Ray Ford wants him to pick up the offense a little bit. Remind him, listen, you got the better speed, got to keep the head off the line, but he wants to see the left hand following up that southpaw right.
Because he's landing the jab, and when you land the jab, you can land a power shot.
You're setting the table.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Up that.
And it sounds like Coach Anthony, he wants Ford. He doesn't want him to run. He wants him to be close. He wants to push back the bully. The bully is used to hitting people, and they just fall. Ford has taken some good punches so far, and he's still there. He's still present. So psychologically, something can be going on right now from Holmatov if he doesn't have any success in these next few rounds.
And right on cue, you see the CompuBox jab numbers and showing you what Anthony Rodriguez was saying. Listen, he's throwing out jabbing him, outlanding him with the jab, but put the left hand behind it. He's 10 of 62 to this point. Round number 3, vacant world championship fight between the two unbeaten Ford and Holmatov.
Bruce Lee, he's investing. Holmatov, he's investing in the body of Ford.
Again, there he goes to the body
yes.
with 2 punches.
He wants to take the legs of Ford. He wants to take some of the steam and some of the speed away from him by going down to his body.
Hold his neck, Ray. Hold his neck.
I don't think Ford wants to be there. I mean, Holmatov was a wrestler before this.
He was. That's how he started his athletic career as a child.
You know who else is a wrestler? Terrence Crawford was a wrestler.
Yes. His children, by the way, are very good at young wrestlers.
So you understand leverage. They understand leverage on the inside. Otabek now changing his rhythm up. He's bouncing in and out. He's looking for one big shot, though. See, he's being impatient. And that's what I'm talking about, technical prowess. You're getting impatient like that. You're swinging wildly. Now, you see a little frustration coming from him because he's not landing.
Some of that head movement, upper body movement from Ray Ford. He's staying calm in the pocket, firing off that southpaw jab. There's a 4-punch combination from Holmatov.
See, what Holmatov is trying to work off is he's trying to work off the inconsistent work coming from Ford. That's what he's trying to work. So when Ford wants to relax, be cute, sit in the pocket, yeah, but he's going to get off his shots. Whether they land or not, he wants to hit something on Ford to continuously try to drain them. Now, good. This is a great turnout right here from Ford. Coming right back, saying, no, you're not going to rest. Oh,
sends him off
big
balance
shot.
with that left hand. Ford was gaining confidence, inching forward on the inside, and then one left hand by Holmatov sends him off balance here in round 3.
Always dangerous. That's one thing Holmatov is. Lead in those hands. He's always dangerous, Tess. Now who's looking uncomfortable, Tess?
And look at this offensive assault from Holmatov. Ford is tying up here in the closing seconds of round 3. Holmatov with more pop, and it showed up there. That was angling towards a Ray Ford round, and all of a sudden it's Holmatov in control.
Yes.
Too much cardiaca. Go straight. Here. Jab, jab, lever. Jab, jab, lever. Jab, jab, straight.
All right. Don't lay in front of him too long without punching, Ray. All right. And when you get an opportunity to go to that body, you got to go to the body. All right. You landed some really good shots, but we can't let these rounds stay close. All right. We got to wake up. All right. Come on, baby. It's time to separate ourselves, man. Levels, baby. Levels. All right. Come on, man.
There was good work from Ray Ford for most of that round. He was able to land that rare left hand, but then this turned things around.
In the inside, you see Ford right there looking for the body shot, boom, but didn't take care of responsibility defensively afterwards. Great shot to the body, but he took one in return. Great follow-up shot right there from Otabek, just letting his hands go.
And in that last round, according to CompuBox, you saw the big left hand from Holmatov. 15 of 41 power punches land by the Uzbeki fighter.
One thing is that you want to limit the success rate of a puncher like Otabek. You don't want him to gain confidence. Because, Tess, the more confidence he gains and he sees that he's hurting you, the more he's going to come on. He's going to become strong. So right now, Ford either has to make him miss badly, be defensively sound, and then also make him pay occasionally. But he needs to be cautious right now, Tess. He's sitting directly in front of a puncher. Ooh, big shot downstairs.
Time it there.
Big left hand downstairs right there. See, the commitment down to the body, very important. Take the legs of the boxer. That's what Holmatov is doing right now.
Landed 18 body shots.
They want Ford to get busy. Championship on the line. They want him to take risks, Tess. They want him to bag up the puncher. That does something psychological to the puncher. Bagging him up, making him pick up his feet and not allowing him to set his feet.
Set him for a moment, just fired off body shots. But right now that is Ford coming forward, not throwing punches though, as Otabek's been on the move and every so often stopping and placing his shots. Like that.
See, what Ford is doing is he still needs to be cautious. He's being responsible defensively. However, what he's doing is psychologically, I'm telling you right now, a puncher, a fierce puncher like this, he hits him with his best punch and he's still there, and now he's pressing on the gas. That does something to you being the puncher. He's saying, no, wait, hold up. Didn't I hurt you? Why are you coming forward? He's saying to himself.
Otabek sent off balance that time. Ford willing to exchange there. Otabek tries to dig underneath with the right hand to the body. Ford presses forward right into his chest. Holmatov exchanges. Good stuff in the middle of the ring to close out round number 4. Championship on the line. They're fighting with more urgency now.
High-level stuff, Tess. High-level stuff. I love it. Great body work right here. Holmatov and his camp is hoping that these body shots pay good dividends. They're looking to take steam from Ford. You gotta remember, Ford had a tough weigh-in, Tess.
He did.
Tough weigh-in.
And the long way off, and then he admitted to everybody the weight cut was not great.
So going down to that body is extremely important. You see them taking advantage of it. So I'm expecting that to show up 10, 11, 12 in the back end of this fight if it goes that long. But that was a good round right there. Good end of that last round for Ford. Putting his combinations together, standing his ground, and changing the tide a little bit, Tess, in this fight.
Well, you were highlighting the body work from Holmatov. CompuBox has it 23-9 connect advantage to the body for Otabek Holmatov. Ford was 11 of 44 in that last round. Mark Kriegel, how do you have it?
Well, the second round was real close. Third round, I thought Holmatov eked out at the end. What I'm curious to me is I've heard all this about Holmatov's jab, but Ford has the quicker, more fluent jab. It's just that Holmatov's landing the harder shots.
He is. You mentioned that third round, Mark, where I agree. Ray Ford was boxing well, was controlling things on his terms, and then Holmatov turned it around late with the big left hand. Bernardo, what are you hearing?
Anthony Rodriguez told me we're changing the tide of this fight because I want Ray to step to him. He's not comfortable moving backwards. This is what we want.
And that is what we have seen in round 4 and what we have seen now in round 5 of Camden, New Jersey's title hopeful Ray Ford stepping to the 12-0 Uzbeki fighter Holmatov.
This is brilliant stuff right here from Ray Ford. I'm just going to let you know right now. I did not expect him to step this soon to Holmatov. He's stepping as soon as possible. He doesn't want these judges just to see what Holmatov is doing. He's trying to take this world championship right now from Holmatov by bagging him up, Tess.
And also being the bully at times, as he was right there on the inside, placing that right forearm right against him and pushing back before Charlie Fitch, the veteran New York referee, brings them back. There's a 4-punch shoe shine to the belt line.
He trying to dog walk this puncher. That's what he's doing, Tess.
From Ray Ford.
High guard, just walking him in.
And now a snapping, quick jab from the New Jersey native.
Nice tie-up right there. Holmatov needs to do something, Tess. This round so far has been all Raymond Ford. Good shots. Big shots down there. Partially blocked right there from
Holmatov trying to back up that jab with the left hand. Ford continues to step forward. Crowd enjoying this fight. Combination punching from Holmatov.
That's good
upper
work
body
right there,
movement from Ford. Ford on the inside. Goes with the combination, including the uppercut, then a 1-2. It's a good-looking, active 5th round. Both guys in the middle of the ring willing to trade. Long left hand from Holmatov. High-level stuff with a championship on the line. Long-range left hand from Holmatov. Really strong round, wasn't it?
That's that dog they asking for, Ray. That's the dog they asked you about. Listen, don't let this motherfucker steal those rounds at the end, okay? You gotta dig deep. You can rest all day tomorrow. You gotta dig deep in this fight, Ray. I know you're the one doing the work, but you gotta do the work. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let him steal the rounds. Don't walk in without punching. Every time you fucking punch, he doesn't do nothing. So stop walking in without punching. Because he tries to punch when you're not punching. I understand. Come on, Ray. All right, baby. Come on, man. Come on, man. We came too far.
Brilliant work by Coach Anthony in that corner just now. But off that jab, Ford, just like Mark said, he's beating Holmatov with the jab. He's getting off quickly, but look at the combinations. That's what we need to see from Ford if he's going to win this fight. Not just the jab, follow it up with combinations, bag up the bully, and you see him having success right now.
And I also think Anthony Rodriguez was very sound with what he said to Ray Ford.
He's great.
He said, don't let him steal rounds at the end, because that was another round where Ford was offensive. He was putting forth the game plan and strategy. He was executing. And then in the last 30 seconds, Holmatov found offense. He came down the stretch. In fact, he landed, to this point, his fight high. 23 total punches and a fight high throwing 72. He did that also in the third round. He did it in the fifth. Those are two rounds where perhaps you could say Holmatov took it late in those rounds, even though Ford was doing what he wanted to do.
Yes. And right now, you're seeing Ford, what he's doing is he's starting to invest in that body of Holmatov. He's looking for that lead right hook to Holmatov body. Woo! Combinations together.
Left uppercut from Ray Ford. Bernardo, what's going on in that corner of Holmatov?
Oh. Holmatov's corner, they're actually happy with the fact that Holmatov is boxing and following the game plan so far. But Ford is doing really well here.
Yes, he is. They're saying they're happy with what they're seeing right now. Look, right now, I know what I'm seeing. I'm seeing one guy that can possibly get a little arm weary in Holmatov, especially in these later rounds. And Ford being extremely comfortable right now, marching forward. Now, he needs to get a little active with his punches. A little bit more active, because right now, Holmatov is winning this round. Just with his volume, Tess. Just with his volume right now.
Dug underneath with the right hand to the body. Good shot by Ford, splitting the guard with the left hand. Holmatov comes right back with a combination of his own.
Yeah, you see how clean those punches are when they land, when he decides to throw and counter.
There's a very nice rhythm and tone to this fight.
Yes. Not a whole lot of snap on Holmatov's punches, Tess. Not a whole lot of snap on his shots right now. He's heavy-handed, yes, but not a whole lot of snap.
It's also the danger of a guy like this of changing pace, right? Touch it, yes. Then comes the big left hand.
But he makes you miss. That's what Ford is doing. He's making a miss. And when you miss a punch, it takes a lot out of you.
Three-punch combination from Ford. Holmatov to the inside, trying to drive down that back left hand, and Ford able to get out of the way.
See that activity right there from Holmatov. Wonder what the judges was looking for, to clean more effective punches, because I can tell you who's landing those shots, and that's Ford.
Chased him down, looking for the left hand right on the bell. We are halfway through this WBA featherweight world title fight. Belt is vacant. These are the hopefuls.
I like the way you're working, but you're standing too straight. You have to move your head a little more, okay? A little more. Remember, you gotta be champion. Family home waiting for you to be champion. Okay? Papa, mama, family, everyone waiting for you to be champion. Okay?
Gotta do it. Yeah, we got to, baby. We got to. You got this shit. This shit is right here.
I'm gonna stop him.
All right, but it's right here. Do you understand how close you are?
Okay.
All right. So make sure that you don't start chilling too much. All right. Stay focused. Stay busy.
Don't forget about your feint. Don't forget about your jab.
All right.
Keep walking into your left hand. Start running with your jab and bring your left.
Don't sit there and block.
Both quarters have been pretty steady when it comes to strategy being put forth and the message. But as we reach the halfway point, it was interesting to hear both from Anthony Rodriguez in the corner of Ray Ford, as well as Antonio Diaz in the corner of Holmatov, of giving motivational messages. As you see the punches thrown, advantage for Holmatov. The work rate the last two rounds, to me, as you mentioned, 72 punches in the fifth, 76 in the 6. You felt the 76 could have carried just on volume in that last round.
Yes.
But just to get back to the messaging, at the halfway mark, both trainers asking their fighters to dig in, reminding them of why they're fighting. For Holmatov saying, your family is at home in Uzbekistan, waiting for you to return as a world champion. His father's a taxi driver there who brought him into boxing. And for Ray Ford, all the adversity that he has overcome in his life, reminding him, do you realize how close you now are to the dream? You're 6 rounds away.
And Tess, you're seeing it right now from Holmatov. Just came out, maybe through 30, 40 shots and combinations, but now what you're going to see now is experience. Being in those gyms, being around Shakur. That's what you're going to see right now. So Ford, what he's doing is he's buying time. He's allowing Holmatov to work. Now he's making him pay for his defensive flaws. He allowed him to work for the first 20 seconds, Tess. Let him burn some steam. Burn some steam off. But now he's coming forward, and he's looking to do some damage now.
Holmatov came into this fight as a nearly 2-to-1 favorite. Let's look at the ESPN Bet live odds, and currently he's minus 450. So the live odd money has been coming in on Holmatov.
Careful the heads,
You know what I liked in the corner? What Ford said in the corner, he said, I'm going to stop him. Because he feels Holmatov weakening. He feels him weakening, Tess. Oh, what a body shot.
Right hand to the body from Ford.
Well-placed shot.
And there's a right hand to the body from Holmatov.
Holmatov coming right back with his. Both bands taking turns. Saying, okay, you go, I go.
There's another right hand to the body from Ford.
Oh, another
and
one from
Holmatov comes right back.
Answering right back.
Dueling body shots here in round number 7. This is the way you're supposed to fight for a belt. The way these two are putting it on here tonight. Great effort from Ford and Holmatov.
Good fucking round. Now listen, that uppercut is there. That uppercut's been landing for you all fucking night, okay? So when you in the inside with him, make sure you keep looking for that uppercut. Make sure you follow it up with a right hook, and make sure we go downstairs. Basic fundamentals on the inside, okay? Don't lock up and just let him punch. When you punch, he can't fuck with you. All right, I'm gonna keep saying it.
Yo, where's the bucket?
Bucket.
Add the bucket.
Good shit, good shit, good shit. Let's go, baby. Yo, listen, stay on the inside. Give me my left uppercut, right hook, follow downstairs.
Well, look for that uppercut because Anthony Rodriguez just drilled it in to Ray Ford. Keep looking for the uppercut. Round number 8 for the featherweight championship.
Ford, to me, looks like the more fresher of the two. Holmatov still seems to me like he's not got in his good rhythm for me. You know, he'll start off well and then he'll die out towards the end of every round so far, last few rounds. The jab.
Oh, he got to him.
Got him.
And now here comes Ray Ford. Big opportunity here in the opening minute of round number 8. Holmatov off balance, looking to steady himself in exchange, though, and he does. And he goes to the body. Ford comes back, sweeping with that uppercut. He goes to the body underneath with the right hand. So a big moment for Ray Ford early on in round 8. How does Holmatov look to you right now, Timmy?
He's fighting off of heart right now. He's fighting with heart right now. That's what he's fighting with, Tess. He's hurt, but he knows that he can remain hurt. The beautiful body shot in the inside like there from forward. Just trying to weaken him even more while he's hurt, Tess. He's stable right now, and he's recovered because he's in shape, Tess. Championship of the world. But right now, it seems to me that he's outgunned right now by the young, talented Ford.
Right in the center of the ring, exchanging punches. And now Holmatov clearly getting his feet underneath him and coming back with a series of punches of his own.
He's letting him do that, Tess.
Right uppercut from Holmatov.
He's letting him do that, Tess. He's letting him do that. He's letting him wear himself down a bit. Good shots right there from Holmatov right there.
Holmatov snapping his head back with that jab.
Yep. Good work.
Ford trying to hunt him down. Holmatov circles on the outside.
Good jab.
Wildly entertaining 8th round. Wildly entertaining.
Holmatov ain't gonna let.
Oh, there's the uppercut. Left uppercut from Ray Ford.
Just, man, what a jab. Snapping his head back like that, Tess. Holmatov looking for that big looping shot.
Best round by far from Ray Ford.
Wow.
You see about the uppercut? Did you see when I asked you to punch?
Let's take a look at the shot that wobbled Otabek. It was a jab. You know what? I don't think he was hurt. Tess, I don't think he was hurt from that shot right there. He got hit, yes, he was off balance, but I know he has a knee problem. He has a knee problem, Tess. But look at this uppercut on the inside. His head is tucked. You already know. Split the guard, especially when you see that high guard on the inside. His head is not off to the side where it needs to be. Boom, beautiful right uppercut, rear uppercut right there from Ford.
You know what this is. You know what this is.
But I wonder if that knee is okay, Tess.
We're in round 9. We're in round 9.
Usually Holmatov, Tess, he wears a knee brace. I believe on that right knee of his.
That last round, the best of the night for Ray Ford. He was 22 of 57, 22 total connects. That's his fight high so far. 116 punches land for Ford overall, 133 for Holmatov. Mark Kriegel, how do you see this fight now?
I see the tide and the score, but the momentum's all with Ford. We're always asking, how does the boxer become the dog? This is how it started in round 5. He started walking back.
It was interesting that you used that phrase because Anthony Rodriguez, at certain points, has turned to Ray Ford and said, that's the dog he wants.
I asked him in the fight meeting, Tess. I asked all these guys. I'm like, you got that dog in you? Because it's important. You got to have it. You know, and of course you think that every fighter is going to say that, but when I look into their eyes, I can see it. I can see it. And they say, oh yeah, we got it. Big shots. Both men landing big shots on each other. Holmatov is kind of getting, he's head hunting, Tess. Not going down to the body. He's missing the head badly. Tries an uppercut right there, but
early on, it was Holmatov. Middle rounds, now it's Ford.
Look at every time Ford gets lazy, Holmatov comes on. Ford is starting to tire a bit, Tess. He's starting to tire a bit.
So interesting, this swing in this fight. It was just a few rounds ago. I said, let's look at the ESPN Bet live odds. And the swing was with Holmatov because of what he had banked early on in the fight. And now you take a peek at those live odds, and all of a sudden, Ford is a minus 180 current live odd favorite. Look at where it was after round 4. minus 700 Holmatov. But it's that kind of world title fight, and now we come down the stretch. Which way will it go?
Tess, usually 50-50 fights like this, it boils down to how bad you want it.
And these are those moments, rounds 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yes, how bad you want it.
Where that question really gets answered.
You get to the point where you say throw the game plan out the window when it's fights this close like this, and you got to go get it. Holmatov glazing, bro, right there, grazing. Both guys' timing is off right now. They got each other's timing down. That's why no one's landed anything significant in his last few seconds.
Marvin, Chap, good work. I need a little more combinations. Less moving, more combinations. That's what 3. Now, that's in a row. That's what 3 in a row, huh? All right? And then, that's what, the core perspective. Okay? This,
You hit him to the body. There's no reason for you to not let your hands go with this kid. You in round 10. He hit you with his best shot. Go step to him, let your hands go. You understand? 10, 11, 12, we want rounds big. Come on, baby. Let's get it. You can get this if you work.
Here we go, round number 10. Featherweight World Championship and WBA on the line. A night where we had a featherweight title fight earlier where Luis Alberto Lopez was a star. A night where Shushu Carrington is sitting ringside, all to take this in. And it has been such a good battle, a well-matched battle as we expected between New Jersey's Ray Ford and from Uzbekistan, Otabek Holmatov. Holmatov surged out early. Ford took advantage in the middle rounds, had a sensational 8th round. And right now, CompuBox has it. A total punches landed at Holmatov 154 to a 127 advantage.
Look how technical that Ford is. Total control, nothing wasted. Very efficient with his work, Tess.
And doing well defensively
yes.
in the last few rounds.
Yes, to the point, yes. Holmatov is looking for big shots. Ooh,
looking for that left hand right there.
Yes, he is.
Remember, he had success earlier with the left hand. Double up jab. There's a 1-2 from Holmatov. And now Ray comes forward. Holmatov fires back.
Holmatov is getting in a little rhythm right now.
Snapping that jab
legs.
off the hip.
Yes. In a little rhythm right now. Ray now. Raymond Ford now coming forward. Trying to break that rhythm. With pressure. Look at, we think, it's so crazy, Tess, because we're thinking that Ford was going to use his legs to fight on the outside and turn and make this fight easy. But he's making this fight somewhat easy by stepping towards Holmatov, putting him on his back foot.
The ability to adapt at the championship level is critical, and that is what trainer Anthony Rodriguez and his charge Ray Ford did basically around round 5.
Yes. This is a good round right here from Otabek. A big shot right there. Biggest shot of the round so far. Good shot to their body. Holmatov just being active. Tess, he's been active this entire round.
That's when he's at his best.
Yes. But I don't understand why he just continues to fight off his back foot like that. Why doesn't he come forward? Why don't he try to push forward backwards? That's what he needs to do. Change it up. Oh, he looked for the roll.
here he is coming forward as Holmatov puts the combination together. Oh! There's a right hand from Ford. Right on the clap. And in a closely contested round, was that enough?
Wow.
The championship rounds have arrived. And there is Shushu Carrington, Brooklyn's best, the fastest rising contender among the featherweights.
The same way you create your life right now, you in this position, you got to create those opportunities inside the ring. You got to be first. You got to punch. Believe in yourself. Keep working. Keep working. He don't believe in himself when you punch.
2 rounds. Let's close.
Come on, baby. It's 2 rounds. And you're a world champion, but you got to work.
4 rounds, right?
Come on. Let's go. You with me? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes, it was, man. But you got to give me 11 and 12. We need every minute, every second of every last 2 rounds. All right? It's close, man. You got to work.
Every precious second. Think about a fighter's entire life. Think about every moment in the gym, through the amateur ranks. And it was a great amateur career for Ray Ford. Everything he accomplished, from being a Golden Gloves champion to an emerging pro, to the long training camp. And you have 6 minutes to try to become a world champion. And the same is true of Holmatov in a very close fight. These precious last seconds. Here we are.
You're seeing the speed and the quickness and the accuracy. And again, once again, the technical prowess of Ford right now having his way. Holmatov now trying to change things. Now he switched it up. He's trying to come forward and get more aggressive.
Back to the guy we saw in the early rounds on the front foot.
Let's see if
trying
he
to be the aggressor against Ford.
Yeah, so but if he punches, why is momentum coming forward? It'd be more explosive test. Moving off his back foot, he doesn't punch as hard. But see, he can't get wild like that, because when he gets wild, Tess, he gets hit.
Well timed by Ray Ford.
Yes.
That single shot as Otabek. And there's an uppercut from Ray Ford. And then Otabek comes back.
Yep.
As he gets him with a straight left hand as he was against the ropes. Tries to back him up with the jab, chasing him down against the ropes as Ford covers up.
You see, Tess, that's what it's about right there. Holmatov right now just feeling it. He's like, you know what? I'm willing to take whatever you're able to dish and hit me with.
And there is a cut around the left eye of Ray Ford.
Look at this. Holmatov coming on right now, Tess.
Otabek coming out offensively as a cut has developed underneath, a pretty significant cut underneath the left eye of Ray Ford. So damage has been done here in round number 11. Otabek, more the aggressor all of a sudden.
Told you, Tess. Got to move forward. If things are not working for you, moving backwards, you got to move forward. If they're not working for you, moving forward, move to the right. If they're not working for you then move to the left. Switch it. You got to switch things up, Tess, until you find something that's working.
And you just heard Charlie Fitch say that was a clash of heads that caused the excessive bleeding in that cut that you are seeing.
Holmatov now looking for that level change. He's trying to drop that head, and he's looking for that backhand. There it is. Just off the mark. Keep that pressure right there. Ford having his weight right now. Just making him miss and making him pay, Tess.
Holmatov continues to be the aggressor, but in moments, Ray Ford finds success.
Yeah, but this is a good round for Holmatov, Tess. This is a great round for Holmatov.
He's backing him up.
Oh, big shot.
Stop and pop right to the bell. They take it through. We got 1 round to go to decide a world championship.
This is some good stuff.
Remember, it was an accidental clash of heads that caused the cut. Here it is. Right there.
Bing. Yep.
Top of the head, right to the cheek, and that's what caused that big gash. Let's listen in.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside Resort Casino.
Ray, for your family, for everybody, baby. All right, this is for you. This is for your future. You understand? You've done everything you need to do, baby. We're all proud of you, but you got to finish strong. Fuck that bullshit.
To the shoulder, bro. We worked on it. Shoulder. You're going over. Go over.
shoulders and fall into the body. Okay? Come on. Try it on, champion. Try it on.
Bu round
Hey, don't get frustrated. He's throwing wild punches. He's throwing wild. Okay? Hey, watch yourself.
Holmatov heard, don't get frustrated going for this championship. Meanwhile, Ray Ford, it was all about for your family. Here they go. Which way will it go?
Holmatov is having success off that front foot. Right now, I don't know who's winning this fight, to be honest with you. A very close fight in these rounds. It's important to win this last round, Tess, for both men. So leave it all out there, Tess.
Holmatov again trying to stay with that heavy volume pace early on. Ford's been picking his shots.
See, if I was in Holmatov's corner, I would tell him start at the body. Start at the body and come up. Body then up. Body then up. Oh, big shot.
Left hand comes in from
But he ate it, Tess.
He did. He stood right up to it and he's firing back.
Because he had to, Tess.
And here's Ford stepping right to him. 4-punch combination. Short uppercut on the inside.
The fundamentals right now is coming into effect, Tess. Fundamentals of boxing right here coming into effect for Ford. Staying disciplined.
Holmatov comes in with a 3-punch combination. Not that effective at all. Ford trying to slowly walk him down. As Holmatov circles back to the left.
Good jab
Ford
right there.
trying to corral him here.
Ford saying, I thought you want to fight.
Yeah. I thought you want to contend for a world title the way you said you would. It has been throughout, but right now, Ford trying to track him down. He goes to the body, sweeping with the right hand. Can the kid from Camden, New Jersey become a world champion? Or will Holmatov pull it off here? Final minute could determine it. It's been that kind of a fight.
Final minute, Tess. A minute to live like a champion. Be called a champion for the rest of your life. A minute. That's all it takes, Tess.
Oh, right hand follows it up. And now Ford steps off balance. Big finish for Ray Ford. That was not a knockdown, says Charlie Fitz. Ray
he's
Ford
hurt, Tess.
on the attack. Uppercut, sweeping right hand, trying to chase him down. He's got him in a bad way. And there's a new world champion. He comes from New Jersey, and his name is Ray Ford. You did it, young man. What a finish. You want to be a champion? That's the way you earn it. A 12th round, final minute, TKO, heart, grit, guts, and determination. Camden, New Jersey's Ray Ford is a world champion. His promoter, Eddie Hearn, with a big hug. Their relationship began with a DM on social media. And it's the first homegrown U.S. fighter for Eddie Hearn to become a world champion. And a great crowd at this Top Rank event, loving it.
You see here, Ford getting busy. Feels Holmatov is weakening. Just pressing forward, Tess. It was a slip, called a slip right there. But you can see Holmatov tripped over his feet right there. Forward, just following up with combinations, just reading the body. He know he has his man on the run. You see Holmatov kind of turn his body. Looked like he was trying to exit the ring right there. And you see the referee stepping in to save his life. But beautiful uppercut right there. Great combinations. Great composure from Ford. Also, great game plan. Coach Anthony. Fantastic game plan. Fantastic guidance in the biggest fight of his career.
And
it doesn't get any better than that, Tess.
We're going to get a hold of these scorecards. This may have been a come from behind TKO. You don't know that Holmatov. We'll get a look at these scorecards in a moment. But Anthony Rodriguez, Coach Anthony, and that corner of Ray Ford, and the strategy they put forth, and the motivational messages, and then that big gash opens up because of the clash of heads in round 11. And then he comes up with that to become a world champion.
Tess, he never lied to him in that corner.
No, he didn't.
He told him. He was honest with him. Every single round, he guided him to victory tonight. He motivated him. He told him what he needed to do. And he said, we're going to step to this bully. It's time. They had a game plan. Perfect execution right there. My gosh. He stopped Otabek.
His family, Amaya, his daughter, Milani, his mom, Pam, Ford's family. They are watching a world champion be crowned.
What a performance. Brilliant performance.
Top Rank Boxing on ESPN Plus is presented by AutoZone. Get in the zone and look at the emotion on the face of Ray Ford. And it'll build even bigger when he hears this.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside Turning Stone Resort Casino, referee Charlie Fitch calls a stop to this bout at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 12. For your winner by technical knockout and the new WBC